Dear friends, this video is going to give you a holistic approach or holistic analysis of the paradoxes and ambiguities of life. The video will be on the topic of ruling. My request is to be quite focused towards the meticulous issues of this video. There have been only two alternatives before humanity. From time immemorial, it has been found that there were only two possibilities. There are two possibilities, and there will be two possibilities before humanity all the time. Either you can rule other, first possibility, or you can rule oneself. Ruling oneself is very arduous, very challenging, rather the most difficult assignment in life. But this is the real challenge. If you opt the second option, means ruling others, it means you have chosen a very poor substitute of the alternative. So, ruling oneself is very challenging. You have to rule yourself, you have to rule your desires, you have to rule your thoughts, you have to rule your dreams, you have to rule your emotions, you have to rule your every kind of thing which you try to achieve. This is the main problem. Ruling others doesn't bring freedom, and freedom is the most important need of every individual. If you want to be free, if you want to be centered, if you want to be focused, if you want to be rooted in your being, if you want to live a life where entire cosmos is within you, you are not willing to have a chaotic approach of your life. In such a situation, ruling oneself is the only alternative. For become a real ruler, you have to choose this alternative, that ruling oneself should be the only alternative before human beings. There are two very common, very popular way of living life. The first is power politics. Power politics means you have chosen a path where every effort will be made to dominate others, to rule others, to snatch others, to oppress others, to torture others. The lowest thing in the world is power politics. And the highest thing in the world is religion. Religion means you want to rule yourself. Because the moment you are ruled perfectly, then only you have the acumen, or you have that quality to rule others. Ruling others is not at all essential. Automatically, everything around you will be ruled automatically by your presence if you have ruled yourself. Just you see the life of Lord Buddha. He didn't rule anyone, he ruled himself. And in his entire life, he will find that everything was ruled automatically by his presence. Because he never tries to scratch, to go into the field of others. He gives proper space to everyone in the world. It will be possible only when you learn the art of ruling yourself. Otherwise, you will scratch the sentiment of every individual around you if you don't know how to rule oneself. So, paradox is the kingdom is within and the king is asleep. It is your very uh, it is your that kind of confusion around which your entire activity of life revolves. Rule yourself and the world will be ruled automatically. If you want to become the real winner, real warrior, then ruling oneself is the only alternative. In history, you will find countless incidents of ruling others, because uh, all those kings, they have ruled others. They haven't ruled themselves. They have ruled others. It was the poor substitute which they adopted. But there are very numerous people in history, you can count them on fingers. Lao Tse, Buddha, Mahavira, and many others who have mastered themselves. They didn't take interest in ruling others, because ruling oneself is the most difficult thing, most challenging thing in the world. If you achieve, rather, if you accomplish this unsurmountable challenge of life, then everything is possible. Everything is possible, nothing is challenging then. So, my request is to rule oneself. Only then you can drive your body, your mind, your soul, your emotion, your togetherness. And this is the accomplishment of human life. If you achieve this, you have achieved everything. With this message or with this advice, I would like to conclude this video here, dear friends. So, out of these two possibilities, you have to choose one, and the one is that you have to rule yourself. You have not to rule others.